41 pounds, Brock Hardy, Big Ten finalist a year ago, ranked 8th in the nation, 10-5 mark. And Vance Vombaur for the Gophers, 10-3. Vombaur out of Greeley, Colorado, 3-time finalist, 2-time state champion at Windsor High School. And this is where Nebraska needs one of their veterans, Jim, to get Uncle Mo back on your side.
Yeah, just like Patrick McKee did for the Gophers in 25.
Gophers with all the momentum after 2 matches. Tyler Wells winning in sudden victory. A lot of energy here in the Maturi Pavilion.
You know, this is the guy, Vance Vombaur, that I was really impressed with in the Iowa-Minnesota meet. You know, he went out there against the #1 ranked wrestler, Real Woods, and doing just what he's doing right now. He's just, you know, controlling the man's body here from the elbow down, okay? He's gonna hand fight with you, all right? When you see that, especially, we'll show that on the mat, but just a lot of good action and footwork. And, you know, he stayed with Real Woods and gave himself a chance to win late in that match, was in on the leg.
Fell 5-2.
5-2, and did a really nice job, I thought.
Here's Brock Hardy with a single leg.
Hardy with the experience there on the outside leg, sits that back. Vombaur is going to give up the leg cross, but there it is. There's the competitive spirit of this guy. Here's Vombaur.
No takedown, score remains 0-0.
I have to think after he came home, drove home from Iowa City, that it's like, I can go with these guys, you know? Just wrestled the #1 ranked in the guy in the country, so we know how good Hardy is. He's much...
Hardy last season, 30 wins, 15 runner-up, was 6th at the national tournament, battled some injuries with the ribs, but found a way to get on the podium. Hardy from Brigham City, Utah, Box Elder High School, went on a 2-year mission in Rio de Janeiro before coming to Lincoln.
Activity level here by Vombaur, just spinning that down. You mentioned it before when earlier in the telecast we were talking about Mitchell Messenbrink, what he was doing in that Penn State Iowa meet. You know what he was doing to him, basically making him look like he was going back the whole time. That's kind of what we got here with Vombaur here. Really competitive, taking territory once he gets a tie that he likes. We've already seen him scramble. He gets to the edge. Hardy's pretty good in here with this. Comes with the outside hook there.
And loses really tricky. Snakes in a leg, that Merkel position for Hardy.
And look at the footwork of Vombaur.
Good scrap in this first period.
This is already more scrapping than we've seen in the first 6 matches of the first duel that we did.
Short time in the first, whistle blows.
You could be a college wrestler here right now. Elbow in tight right there, footwork, didn't let him just drop in on it, anticipated his next move.
Been a fun night, Friday night wrestling here on the Big Ten Network. First time ever a wrestling triple header on Big Ten Network, and we want to know what you are up to. How are you spending the night watching wrestling? Hashtag Friday Night Wrestling. Look at that, Robert Kokesh. Nebraska All-American. There is Clay Kokesh there on the left. He's always got that singlet on.
Yeah.
Always.
And they've added another Kokesh to the lineup.
Fantastic. Robert Kokesh, one of the great guys. Think back to him at 174. You had Kokesh,
Matt Brown,
Mike Evans, Matt Brown, Logan Storley. 174 was those guys who just battled each other. Again, the hashtag Friday Night Wrestling. Glad to have you with us for this Big Ten triple header.
Tell you what, this is an experienced position here for Hardy. He knows where he's at in this position, trying to get that right leg in. And Vombaur kind of working his way through there. He kind of in a split position there. Can he turn off to his left? See how he's turning to his left right now? If he can get onto his feet, he might be able to get a little bit better lift. Now he comes back into a quad pond stand-up, and clear that Hardy wants him off the mat.
Hardy with a claw ride.
Inside leg lace right there.
And out of bounds.
Yeah.
Riding time at 50 seconds. There you see Brandon Agam, Luke Becker there as well with Trevor Brandvold.
You find yourself on that edge like that. Hardy was really kind of in control of the clock. He knew he could push Vombaur off the mat. Now they sit back again. Hand fighting. I love what he does with this little 2-on-1 action he does. He just kind of pushes it away. Must have a tremendous grip. Now he cuts into the right arm and does it with 1:05 left. So that's an easy 5-second ride, and he cuts the riding time.
And a really nice adjustment, not letting Hardy get that leg in. And Brock Hardy, though, gets a takedown.
Beautiful. Quick escape.
1-point match here in the second.
You know, and if you're Brock Hardy, you've got to continue to fire here right now. This is 29 seconds left in the period. That shot was so easy. There it is. Take it again. Oh, you got the reaction time. Now they're going to go off the mat. No points.
Brock Hardy this season won the Navy Classic. He was 6th in Vegas at the Cliff Keen. He's lost back-to-back matches to Cale Happel and most recently Real Woods. And I believe Nebraska challenged. You see the brick. Steve Scard has got the brick.
Ray Santiago's got to answer to like 4 guys over there.
Nebraska doesn't waste a whole lot of time in throwing those challenge bricks out.
They're just always the most emotional, bricks that you're ever going to see. Right there. He's rolling through. That's a ton of reaction time, but of course right here he doesn't have the takedown. So,
and they're probably out of bounds at that point.
It's also probably a good, unfortunately these challenge bricks are given, at times where to let your guy kind of clear his head a little bit, get a little coaching and decide what to do, but
do you see any control there, Jim?
Well, I wouldn't disagree if he called control earlier, but I just don't think he's going to reverse the call.
Brock Hardy, 2023 U23 World Bronze Medalist.
Well, what I saw there from Vombaur, okay, he got out quickly. Well, he actually didn't get out quickly. He got out with 1:05 left, but he had the quick answering takedown. Then he got out quickly, and now you've taken away all that pace that Vombaur was getting in the match.
They continue to review the challenge from Nebraska.
I just don't know if you can
overturn it.
Yeah.
Not even close. Let's go.
There's a look at full speed.
He runs him down. And right there, you could probably have given it to him. Again, if you gave it to him, early, you probably wouldn't take it away.
So Nebraska out of challenges. And we reset. Just 17 seconds left.
I think that's an advantage for Hardy.
Hardy posting on the head. This Monday, Rick Pizzo and I break down the top stories in the sport and preview upcoming matchups. Big Ten Wrestling and Beyond is back this Monday, 6:30 Eastern on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app.
Good job by Hardy, covering the fingers, getting the escape. And I think for Vombaur was a win too, because he knows he's going to have to wrestle this match on the feet. And you want to keep a high pace match. And I think this is what I think is going to be kind of fun. Watch the rest of this here, because Vombaur has been able to get on the leg. He's reacted pretty well to those Hardy shots. There's a slide by. Whoa, beautiful. Always have to have something in your tool bag to deal with somebody coming on at you with the straight-on pressure, and that's what Hardy did there.
Slide by, puts him up by 5. Brock Hardy looking to improve his record to 11-5.
Vombaur stretching back into
Just
that.
keeps competing.
Yeah, gets into his own shot. Now he's in the cradle. Now you remember, Hardy is a really good cradle wrestler.
Head behind the knee, working back up.
And again, right now, if you know you have
Bring
to,
him back in.
well, you don't. You're just going to get a reversal for it. Just cut it and get the escape, right? You understand what I'm saying? Here's a slide by from that direct pressure. But in that situation, okay, you're going to get a reversal. You're probably going to let him back up again a few seconds later here. So just let go of it and get your escape first.
Straight on shot. Hardy seconds away from locking up riding time.
Still plenty of time for a guy that can wrestle the pace that Vombaur is wrestling here now.
Riding time is locked up. Minnesota's got a reason to be excited with this kid.
Yeah,
He
they
competes hard. We've seen him against a couple of really tough guys. The Big Ten finalist in his last 2 matches.
Got the trailer locked up. Can he get it over? No. No time and no takedown.
Brock Hardy gets the riding time point. 8-3 for the Cornhusker. And Nebraska's on the board.
Good match here for Vombaur. All pace and guts. Experience at Hardy. One out at the end of the day.
And next up at 149,